Hello everybody, welcome to Honeybee Fluid Art. Today I'm going to be working with this octopus. I'm going to use Let's Resin Gold for the eyes, Boastful from TLP for the head, Egotistical for the upper body, the middle part of the body, and I'm going to use Hoity-Toity to brush the ends of the tentacles. I'm going to go ahead and speed you up so we can get through this, and I will top it with black resin from Let's Resin, and I'll use Eye Candy Kyoto Black with the resin to fill it, and then we will demold it and we will see how it all looks. So here we go. Alrighty, it is all finished with the dry brushing. I will go ahead and knock out any of the little particles. Those tentacles, you really got to get in there with that brush to make sure that those are all covered. There's not much blending that you can do on this because once you put the pigment on there, you can't really blend it. So it is what it is. So I'll get my resin mixed up and I'll pour it on, and I will be right back with you. Okay, my resin's mixed up. I have my Kokuyo black resin. I'm gonna give this a pigment paste. I'm gonna give this a stir it up a little bit, make sure there's no lumps and bumps. I'm just gonna put it like that much in there, just a little bit, almost a drip off of my spoon. Close that back up so there's no accidents. I have a little bit of a cold before I went to the Fluid Art Boutique in Dublin. I came down with a little bit of a sinus infection. Took a COVID test. I'm good, and went on my way to the Fluid Art Boutique classes, and took a class with Fozia and a class with Nate Bright, and got to hang out with Mina. I went with my friend Rosa, Arts by Dota. We just did two classes. It was 3 days, and we just did one day, and we just hung out in Dublin with her husband and her daughter and her boyfriend. We had an amazing trip, and I'll show you some videos at the end of this video of what we created. It was so much fun. You guys get a chance, Fluid Art Boutique is having their last workshops coming up, I believe in August. If you have a chance, go check them out. They're an amazing group of people. We had an awesome time. All right, that should be all mixed up. And I'm gonna start pouring in the head, and then I'll go to the body, and then I'll fill up the legs and kind of work it out that way. And this will be dry and tomorrow evening. It's a Saturday night that I'm doing this. We have a storm coming in from the Gulf. It's already been through, I believe, Cancun. I said maybe a tropical storm, possible hurricane, when everybody else was out preparing, getting their gasoline and food. I was at Joann Fabrics getting some supplies I was going to need for some of the upcoming projects that I'm going to be working on. So we'll just get this poured in here nice and evenly. It'll just fill in. Those little tentacles should be covered up with enough of the pigment. Those are little buggers to kind of get in there. This mold holds 8 ounces of resin. And again, I'm using the Let's Resin epoxy resin. Don't have to put it through the bubbler machine because of all the mixing I'm doing, and I'm using black, so we should have no bubbles. We'll keep our fingers crossed there. So I'm still a little nasally. I have a trip coming up, I believe Friday, going to Alaska, so I think I'll go and see if I can get some antibiotics. It just won't stop draining. I need the drainage to stop. All right, just about finished. It's a fun mold. I wish I could put eyeballs in it, but they just don't sit correctly in there for me. So no eyeballs, I just did them with a Let's Resin gold pigment. Just about finished. And I will hit this with a little spray of alcohol. Just gonna let that rest there for a second. Look at it to see if any bubbles might come up. Can be on the bottom. I don't want them on the correct side. All right, that looks like it's about finished. All right, I will come back when it is cured. All right, here we go. It is the next day. The octopus is cured. I'm just gonna start out by loosening the tentacles, and then I will pop him out. We had a little bit of rain today from that tropical storm barrel that's coming in. I got all my supplies. I have several projects lined up for today to do tomorrow. Hopefully we don't have too much flooding in our area of Magnolia, Texas. Get him out here. I don't want to snap off his tentacles here. I'm going to try his head now. All right, making progress. This is much easier. Turn it this way. Turn it around. Almost. Just about. Oh, the suspense. Pop that center out. Like this tentacle. There we go. Move that to the side. And here we go. He is lovely. turned out fantastic. I love this here. These TLPs are amazing. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for buzzing by.